Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. I'm a collective. Welcome back into the channel, you guys. So, you guys, this is going to be your shadow oracle messages for this upcoming week. I'm just going to pull a few shadow oracles from a few different decks and then get you guys a positive oracle message at the end for encouragement. But these are going to be a few messages of things that you can try to work on yourself this coming week that will help with your healing and your growth. Okay. So this is going to be a quick message for you guys. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys for being here with me again. I always love having you. Thank you guys so much for the love and support of the channel. You guys have been absolutely incredible in the support. I send it all back to you tenfold. I continue to pray that the messages continue to help you on your journey in any way that it can be useful for you. Welcome in all of the incoming followers and subscribers. Welcome to the fam. Once you hit that subscribe button, just make sure you hit that notification bell and select all, just so that you don't miss any of my new messages that I upload for you, because I do touch base on a few different topics. Okay, you guys? All right, so let's get a few shadow messages from this deck, and let's see what our focus should be this coming week, okay? So the first one is find wholeness. Bring together fragments that complete you, acceptance, inner peace. So this shadow work is about trying to find out who you are. This is about trying to find those missing pieces, maybe from trauma experiences that you've had as a kid, you know, when you were young, as far back as you can remember, or maybe that you know of, you know, and figure out what happened in that situation, trying to find the pieces that became broken or that went missing when that particular situation happened to you, right? I won't get into any specifics because, you know, usually childhood traumas are pretty deep wounds. They cause parenting wounds, mother wounds, father wounds, because they can involve physical and emotional abuse. So this is about not being afraid to look at those things that caused you to feel fragmented, that caused you to lose feelings of love, that caused you to not have hope and love, that caused you not to take care of yourself, that caused you not to feel worthy, right? You know, usually these are things that are from moments in time that happen to us, right? We don't wake up one day and just decide that we don't want to be whole, or that we don't want to feel love, or that, you know, we don't like ourselves. These are generally things that are taught to us, that have happened to us, okay? Have courage. Stop hiding, show up, and let yourself be seen. Fear, vulnerability, and growth. Yeah. So have courage when you're looking into these particular situations, collective. Never be ashamed of something that happened to you, right? It was not your fault. This was not something that you asked for. This was something that happened to you, and usually it is from someone who was supposed to be caring for you, who was supposed to love you, who was supposed to be raising you, but they did not do a good job when they allowed this trauma to come into your life, or they created this trauma for you as a kid. And some of you guys, you know, this is your own parents, and you have never been able to address these particular situations that have happened to you in order to heal from them. And maybe it's time to start doing that in order to put your pieces back together, because a lot of these situations that happen to us as kids, they cause long-term issues in our mental health, in our emotional health. It stunts our emotional growth. It allows us, it keeps us from being able to deal with emotional issues as we get into adulthood, right? Because we were stunted at such a young age, okay? So have courage when you look at this. And then we have soul mirrors. Others reflect your own relationship with yourself. Open heart healing union. Um, this card always reminds me of twin flames, and twin flames and the twin flame journey seems to be a big topic right now. Um, with this shift that is coming, this new beginning that's coming for a lot of people, and people are triggered. When you have a twin flame, generally one will heal faster or first before the other. So it causes triggers, it causes negative feelings, negative emotions in the other. And the other one with the negative emotions and feelings begin to act out because they are being mirrored. The other one is reflecting themselves back, and it causes pain. So it's important to keep an open mind, keep an open heart in order to heal a union with yourself. Okay. So don't be afraid to truly look at yourself in the mirror, collective. Truly look at those things that you're not so proud of. Look at those repeated patterns, those behaviors that generally put you in situations that you don't want to be in, right? And shadow work, again, it's something that it's supposed to happen to us all the time. It's, something we're constantly working on, right? Healing is a constant. You are never truly 100% healed. That's not how life is. But once you start to recognize those patterns, those repeated patterns, those behaviors that put you in situations that you don't want to be in, it allows you to address them faster rather than, allowing them to be a crutch in your life and put you in situations that you don't want to be in. More, one more, please. Okay. So the first one we have is soul family strength. Finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way. Then we have passion ignited desire. Live with passion by stepping into what feeds your soul and gives you joy. When you choose to make room for this in your life, the universe responds by creating opportunities that support your soul's purpose and passion. I always say to you guys, when you lead from your heart space with true intention, you will attract the things that you need to support you. And then taking the leap, courage. You have to let go of something good to get something great. Taking the leap into the unknown can be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. Enjoy the journey. All right, beautiful. All right, let me get you your intuitive whisper oracle. I hope these messages are useful for you this week. I hope that you continue to strive forward and put forth the effort towards your healing. Like I said, healing is constant. Nobody is always 100% healed, but there is a difference between acknowledging the things that you need to heal and working towards growth versus ignoring the fact that you know that you need healing and continuing to act in those behaviors that keep you stuck, that keep you stagnant, that cause you more issues in your life. Again, this message is not going to resonate for everyone because some people are okay with chaos in their life. So this message is for my collective who actually wants to heal, that wants to grow and evolve, that wants to learn more about themselves as a person, that wants to be better. You have to put in the effort in order to grow, in order to be better. And you have to release old patterns. Exactly like we were just talking about. Release old patterns. Number 16, you could be born on the 16th of the month, or the number 7 could be significant to someone. Did you know that around 90% of your thoughts are the same from day to day? Let that extraordinary figure sink in. If you are repeating your thoughts over and over again, it's easy to get stuck in the past. This new knowledge opens up the opportunity to rewrite your repetitive thought patterns, which will free you from your past and bring out fresh perspectives and possibilities. What old unconscious thought patterns hold are holding you back from stepping into your power? The key is to become aware of your repetitive thoughts so that you have the choice to release them. Yeah, like I said, you have to let go of those old ways of thinking, those repeated pattern behaviors that always keep you stuck in these karmic loops, in these situations where you find yourself, unhappy, you're not satisfied, you get in trouble. So, yes, release old patterns. Start to work on releasing old patterns this week. As you begin to try to put together the puzzle pieces to figure out how to become whole, this will allow you to release those old patterns as well. And then also make sure that you are courageous, right? Have courage. As you do this collective, look at yourself, truly look at yourself deeply. Don't be afraid to look at the good, the bad, the ugly, right? Because even when you have bad and ugly parts, it does not make you not lovable. You are still lovable, right? We all have bad and ugly, along with the good. So don't be afraid to look at those other parts of you that keep you stuck and stagnant, that keep you from healing and not growing, right? All right. I pray that this is helpful for you this coming week. I would love to know about it. If the message resonated, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye. And P.S., you got this.